Hello, this is Dr. Alan Simberg, and today I'm going to talk to you about the energy of words. Whatever we say to ourselves, whatever we think, and also whatever we say to other people or what we think about other people, it all has an effect on us. So I'm going to give you a chance to experience this. Just take a very brief moment and think about something that you either don't like about yourself or something that you don't like about what you've done. I'm going to be quiet now and just notice as you think about that how you feel. And I'll be back in a very brief moment. So now that you've thought about that, maybe you felt a reaction in your body. Maybe your abdomen got a little tight. Perhaps your throat got a little bit tight. Perhaps you had some kind of a feeling. Maybe you felt sad, maybe angry, any feeling at all. Now, think about something you like about yourself. Think about something that maybe you're proud of what you've accomplished, anything at all. And I'll again begin speaking in another moment. And now that you've done that, notice how you felt. Notice maybe any response your body might have given you. So hopefully, you did notice the difference between how you felt when you thought of something that didn't really make you very happy. Maybe it was kind of negative, something you didn't like about yourself, or something about what you did that you wish you didn't do. And then how you felt when you thought about something you liked about yourself or something that you accomplished. That energy affects what you do, and it has an effect on your recovery. So, one example of that would be if you've ever relapsed, if you criticized yourself, if you got angry with yourself, if you got frustrated, that could contribute to keeping you in the relapse. It could contribute, even for a brief time, to you giving up on your recovery. The opposite is true when you think about something that you did that you're proud of, that you accomplished something, or something that you like about yourself. So the idea is to always do your best to think about things in the most positive way possible. And now I'm going to give you a different way to think about negative and positive. When you think in a negative way, or you even use the word negative, instead of that word, replace it with the word counterproductive. That word is neutral. It's just an observation that something that you wanted to do didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. It's just an observation. And now replace the word productive to the word positive. So instead of thinking positive, think productive. You accomplished something. You accomplished what you intended to accomplish. And what you'll notice, and you could even practice this when you're not listening to this video, maybe when you have a few spare moments, think in the different ways, but think about them, about experiences that you're actually having at the moment. So if you're thinking in a critical way, in a so-called negative way, notice how you're feeling and notice how that feeling grows. If you're thinking in a more productive way, a more neutral way, notice how you don't stay stuck. Notice how you're able to move on from that moment. So, as an example, if you relapse, think of it as an experience that you had that you learned from, rather than thinking of it as an experience that affects your self-worth. That will help you either to shorten the amount of time that you relapse, and it will also help you to not allow that relapse to keep you in a downward tailspin. It's so important that you care about yourself the way you want to be cared for. The advantage to that is that when you care for yourself in the way that you want to be cared for, and someone does not treat you the way you want to be cared for, it will have less of effect. You will not allow the way you think about yourself to be heavily influenced by what somebody else says. It's always good to consider what somebody says if it could be helpful, but not to allow what somebody says about you to overly affect your feeling of self-worth. As you maintain a feeling of self-worth, a very reasonable, productive, caring sense of self-worth, that could help you not only relapse, but it could also help you to manage any relapse so it doesn't last very long. And then you can be proud of yourself. You can give yourself credit and you can have the energy to continue moving forward. It's so important to remember, never give up. I do say you need to take a break in one way or another. That's okay. Take a break, but don't ever give up. Always keep your goal in mind and always do your best to identify steps to accomplish that goal and give yourself credit for accomplishing that goal. It could be the smallest little accomplishment. It still matters. In my next video, I'm going to talk more about how words have energy that can affect you. And I'm going to talk about it from within the point of view of how you think of yourself and how you think of others can either have a productive or a counterproductive effect on you.